Hello, it's Pokemon FPS. We're going to be going over the different types of washers. I didn't know there were so many, but there are many types of different washers. There's a washer 3, a washer 2, a washer 22, GP washer 10, washer 10, and washer 10 variants. So we're going to start from the beginning. The original washer 10 was a single stack, not a double stack magazine. Is more for the assault rifles ban that the Clinton administration had put on us, and I believe is 1994 or around there. It's in the 90s. So I'm going to say, the 90s. I believe it's 94, but correct me if I'm wrong. But either way, we'll just say 90s. So when that come along, washer 10 come along, and they made the single stack. Now, as it progressed and they got rid of the ban a little bit in the later mid-90s, they decided to sell something that was more appealing. So what did they do? They took I don't know what exactly tool they took, but pretty much they took a Dremel tool, or whatever it may be, to make that single stack magazine into a double stack. They started selling the washer 10 variant. Now this will be called the GP washer 10. What is a GP washer 10? It's pretty much what they had left in stock, they made into double stack magazines, like I said. And that's pretty much the only big difference. Now, they did get a lot of slop, and they did throw these together hastily to get on the market and to get pumping these out in mass production. So that's why they're a lot low quality than the washer 10s today. I'll talk a little bit more about the washer 10s today and compare them later. But for now, let's talk about the next one, the washer 22. Now, the washer 22, in my opinion, and any 22 that's pretty much converted into like a rifle, like a full-size rifle variant, like an AR-15 or a AK, whatever it may be, usually sucks. They usually jam a lot because they don't have enough propellant. They don't have enough of that pushback power to push the bolt back and eject the case properly. Now with the AK, there's a dust cover too, and it also hits that dust cover and bounces back in and causes jams. But you know what? It was good for them to put that on the market, so it gives you like more options. Now the washer 2 is very interesting. It's a 545 by 39 variant. It's pretty much a washer 10, about 545 by 39. It's a lot different. It's more based around the 223 round. So pretty much it's just a chamber change to a different caliber and a different style magazine, because obviously you need a different magazine for the different caliber, but overall it's pretty much generally the same rifle. Now, the washer 3, for some reason they have problems trying to pump stuff out. They try too hard and try too quickly to get the stuff on the market and just sell, sell, sell. The washer 3 was essentially a washer 2. It's just chambered in 5.56. So they were selling these with the 545 by 39 magazines, and they're prone to failure because it's not the correct magazine. So what did they do in the future when they started selling these and getting them out? Then they started selling them with the correct magazine. Well, it's kind of stupid on their part. They shouldn't have done that. But you know what? The washer 3, pretty cool, uses 5.56. Good on them for doing that. I think it's pretty cool. But you guys need to learn not to just pump stuff out to get it out on the market. You guys need to learn about quality. And I think that really affected how they did their sales. But that's a totally another video. The washer 10 today is a lot better. It's what it should have been when they released it. They refined it better. They took the time to fix and correct the problems that they had from canted sights. I'm not saying all of them don't have canted sights. They might be slightly canted, but they pay more attention when mounting the sights now. They're more high quality. They're a lot better. They're made from a parts kit just like before, but they're better assembled and better attention to detail. So overall, what I think about washers, I wouldn't mind having a washer 3, I wouldn't mind having a washer 2, and I wouldn't mind having a washer 10. As long as they're made now, and as long as all these problems that were in the past are in the past and not in the future. But those are pretty much over the variants of the washer. I did not know, like I said before, there was so many, but they are very interesting how this company has developed and stayed successful through all their bumps in the road. They had a very bumpy road, but I think they brought it upon themselves. They should have refined this and did stuff correctly the first time, because if you're going to do it, you might as well do it right the first time and not get a bad taste in everybody's mouth. So thank you guys for watching this video. It's just a little educational kind of fun video to tell you guys more about the washer and the history of the washer and how it became. So thank you guys for watching. Have a nice day.